Today I'll show you how I went an undefeated 20-0 in the Mega Draft Global Tournament. Today we're going to try to increase our undefeated streak in the Mega Draft Global Tournament, guys. We're up against TH Kev right now. I'm just looking what's good here. You know, as always, I think I'm just going to go for Monitor. There's no reason not to. I kind of have to take a small spell, so I will just get... No, actually, hold up. I was going to get the Log, guys, but he might go for a Graveyard deck if I don't take the Poison, so I'm going to go ahead and take the Poison first, actually. Alright, guys, he did decide to go for the Goblinstein, and unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of DPS to counter it, so I think I might have to go for a bit of a Mortar deck right here. It's going to be nice just to have a building, and I was going to take Mighty Miner as well, guys, but since he could go for a Graveyard deck or something, I feel like Mighty Miner really won't be of much use here, so instead of that, I will just go for the Knight. But before that, I'm going to take Log, though. Okay, he does take the Graveyard just like I expected. I kind of want to go for Goblins or something to counter it, guys, but I'm a little bit concerned that he would take Goblin Curse if I did that. Then he just, like, arrows Curse to get so many Goblins on my tower, so I'm not going to take Goblins for now. Maybe I'll take it as my last card or something like that, but we'll see, though. First, we're just going to take the main stuff that we need, so yeah, we could go for a Knight right now as well. Man, this guy is desperate. He really just took Battle Ram. Well, I see a really good card here, guys. We could take the Skeleton Dragons because he has no spell to kill them. No Fireball, Poison, and arrows don't kill them either. Elite Barbarians is his last card. Okay, we don't have a whole lot of ground distractions, guys, so we kind of have to just go for that Goblins right here, but they should do a pretty good job, I think. This guy is actually a CRL 20-game winner, so he must be a pretty good player despite his pretty interesting choice of deck. I'm going to go for the Mortar here. It actually is right into a Battle Ram, but maybe this could work out decently for us. We'll have to see. Okay, I didn't really expect him to commit that much Elixir with the whole Wizard and everything, but I mean, at least we countered his stuff at the end of the day. We could just go for a Knight right here. We do take one Barb Swing on the tower, but it's okay, though. We're just going to have to be a little bit careful of him going for aggressive Graveyards when we're not having the Elixir for a Poison. I think right here, guys, we could just go for the Skelly Drags, more so down the middle. He's probably still going to be able to ability if he wants to. I could have played my Skelly Drags maybe more this way so they wouldn't get in line with the ability, but I mean, at least we killed the monster. Yeah, we take 0 damage right there, so that's pretty good for us, and I think right now we could get a good Mortar down because he is not back to his Wizard, so they should get some value at least. Yeah, I'll just get my Goblins down right here, and I can just go for a Miner on this one E-Barb. Oh, I feel like this might get a hit on my tower. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will get a hit. Oh, no, it actually doesn't. Nice. Okay. We have to be ready for a Battle Ram right now, though, guys, because our cycle is really bad. Alright, he does go for a Defensive Ram. Interesting choice. By the way, guys, if I look a bit red today, it's because I'm a bit sunburned. I went to the beach most of the day yesterday, so got a little bit of sunburn, but not much, though. It's probably going to be better within, like, a day or so. Alright, he does go for the Spear Gobs right there. Good placement by him. I could tell this guy's a decent player. He's going to have to respond to our Goblins here, at least, though, because they will get a good amount of damage. I feel like these Goblinsteins by this guy really have not been that good so far. I don't know why he's splitting them like this. It really only harms him to do that, I feel like. Alright, this could get pretty bad, though. Alright, E-Barb gets a swing on our tower, guys, but the ability didn't get too much value. I mean, it did kill a couple of my Goblins and stuff, but man, we need to lock in here, guys. We're down by a good amount right now, so if we don't get some damage, we're just gonna not be good. So yeah, let's try to get something going right here, maybe. I don't know, it's just tough, though, to make a good push that's actually going to get much damage here. Let's see what he does about the Mortar. Okay, he goes for the Stein. Honestly, guys, I forgot how annoying Goblinstein could be until right now. I don't know, I'm not really used to it being so annoying, but yeah, now that I'm getting abused by it, I realize that actually, wow, it's still pretty annoying. Because people really have stopped using it very much ever since Boss Bandit came out and stuff, but yeah, now that I realize it, it's not really the fact that Goblinstein is weak, it's just the fact that Boss Bandit is so broken, and that's why people are not really using the Stein much anymore. But guys, we're down so much right now. I'm undefeated currently, but if we don't lock in right quick very soon here, we're probably not gonna keep our streak, so let's freaking get some damage, man. Dude, come on, we need something here. I literally just can't do anything. This guy is such a clown deck. Oh my gosh, man. Alright, we do kill the battle ram at least, but it's not looking too good still. Alright, at least we stopped all of that, guys. I thought I was dead right there, I'm not gonna lie. I really thought I was dead right there. Dude, my life just flashed before my eyes, guys. I genuinely thought it was over. Alright, he does go in for the aggressive wizard as well. Oh, that's a fat poison, though. Nice, and we do block his wizard, guys. Okay, we have a chance still to come back right now. He's probably gonna go for a Stein, though, right here, I assume. I know he's gonna go for a Stein, man. Yeah, he does, of course. Alright, we're gonna have to get some good, mortar value here, and maybe we could get some Skelly Drags down soon as well, hopefully. I don't even feel like I have to poison right here, guys. I think we don't need to. Yeah. Does go for a very aggressive lightning there. Dude, this guy's overcommitting so badly right now, but he's probably gonna get away with it, too. Come on, man. Please! Mortars, stop hitting the wrong thing. Okay, that does die. Guys, we need damage ASAP. ASAP, we need damage. Alright, let's go for this here in the back. Get this poison down. Come on, miner. Wow, we got it! Let's go! I thought I lost. Alright, guys, we have first pick here, so let's see what we have. I do see a Goblin Barrel, and there's only a couple small spells here, so I think what I have to take first is going to be the Barbarian Barrel. Oh man, our opponent took the guards, guys. I kind of wanted to have the guards for myself, but it's fine, though. What I will take here is going to be the Poison, just because I feel like it's really good here with the Goblin Drill, the Graveyard, or the Miner, but I guess right here, our best option is just going to be to take the Miner from him. What the heck? This guy really just took the Goblin Barrel? Okay, that's why I'm really happy I took the Bar Barrel first, guys. If I didn't take the Bar Barrel, he probably would have just stolen that from me, and then I would have no way to counter his barrel. What I'll take right now are going to be the Skeletons here, and then... I mean, I guess we have to take some quick cycle cards, so I might as well just take the Wall Breakers. Oh, what the heck? He took the Goblin Drill, guys. I didn't expect him to take that and the Goblin Barrel as well. I could take Mega Knight potentially here, but I'm kind of just thinking right now. I think what I'll first do will be that I'll take the Mighty Miner, though. And we have another pick here as well, so... Man, this is kind of rough, guys. I don't know if I should take the Mega Knight, because he might take Giant Skeleton if I take the Mega Knight, but... You know what? It could still be a good idea. Okay, yeah, I'll take the Mega Knight. Alright, he does take the Ice Golem. Not really sure what he's going to go for a final card. I kind of want to take the Mother Witch, because I feel like I could get some value, but... If I do that, he could also just take something like a Fireball. So I'll just go for the Hunter here. I need to have a bit of air defense in case he takes minions. We are currently undefeated in the global tournament, guys, and we're going to try to keep up that streak here right now, and hopefully we go undefeated today and can get into the top 50. So our deck here is pretty decent, honestly. I mean, I don't know. I did waste the Bar Barrel, so I do have to be a bit careful of the Goblin Barrel. Because I feel like the Bar Barrel is pretty nice here to counter Goblin Drill, counter Spear Goblins and stuff, but whenever I decide to play it, he can always just go for a barrel after. The Poison here plus the Mighty Miner ability could kill the Queen if he doesn't block it. Okay, he does block our Mighty Miner, kind of. That's a decent ability. I mean, the Mighty Miner's kind of just going to die to his tower, I guess, but still going to force out a few more Elixir, I think. Just go for the early ability. Luckily, we do have our Bar Barrel already back in cycle. Oh, he got one stab on our tower, unfortunately. I'll go for a Miner in the back right here. Just want to get some early chip damage, to be honest. Okay, wait, this could be a good Mighty Miner ability, guys. We're going to kill the Spear Gobs, and he has to respond to that, I think. Yo, hold up, the Mighty Miner! Guys, the Mighty Miner! No way! Yo, look how much damage that just got! That is actually ridiculous. And we have a whole Mega Knight going as well now, guys. Mighty Miner is a really underrated card in this game mode, in Mega Draft. And guys, this Mega Draft tournament is extra special because the top 25 people in this tournament are going to get an exclusive emote that's never going to return. And also, you're going to get a ton of gems as well if you're in the top 25. So it's going to be pretty crazy, and I think it'll be really competitive compared to the normal global tournaments. I think a lot of the pros are going to play. I really want that emote myself as well, because I feel like us pros love nothing more than to get some exclusive stuff. I'm going to go for an early Hunter and hope he doesn't react to it. Oh, he was pretty quick with that, actually. That's a side barrel. You have to kind of pay attention to the barrels when you have Barbarian barrel, guys, because if they play it one top to the side and you go for a middle bar barrel, it doesn't actually stop it. He does go in for the drill here, but I think we're going to be fine. I mean, we have our Mega Knight in cycle, so I might as well just play it. I decided to take Mega Knight instead of some cheaper counter like Berserker, guys, because when you have Berserker, they can just kind of like fireball it, and this guy took fireball, so yeah, if I had taken that, he could have just always cheaply shoved my units to the side and dealt with them easily, but yeah, the Mega Knight just kind of a big immovable object, so it should be pretty nice here. He does go in for the Goblin Drill. We do have our Mega Knight already back in cycle, though, so I think we're chilling. Pretty aggressive fireball on our Hunter there, but I don't think he should get that much damage. Yeah. Honestly, the guards are pretty clutch for this guy, but we're still doing pretty good so far. Mighty Miner might get a little bit of chip on the Archer Queen as well. Okay, not really much, but it's fine. He does pop the ability. Tesla's actually not on my Mega Knight, luckily. Okay, that's actually pretty good that he didn't get the Tesla on my Mega Knight. Gonna have to go for kind of a late Mega Knight here. A little bit of an awkward position right now, but I think Hunter should kill this Archer Queen. Yeah, okay, perfect. And guys, we're not really gonna get a ton of damage at once, but just as long as we keep on getting little bits of chip with our Miner, we should be in a good spot. We could go in for this here. He's probably gonna guards for the Miner, so we're gonna get a nice poison hitting the Tesla, and also hitting the guards and the tower and everything. These wall breakers might be a little bit challenging for him to stop right now. Wait, guys, I don't think he can stop that. Let's go. Dude, no way, guys. He literally just stole the log from us. And there's absolutely no other Goblin Barrel counter. Okay, well, we do have Skarmy and stuff like that, so maybe that could be an option. Or, guys, I could also try to steal his Goblin Barrel from him, which I actually might have to do. Let me think about this. Do I want to steal this guy's Goblin Barrel? This is honestly a tough choice right here. You know what? I think I'll wait a little bit on that. Maybe I'll steal it if he doesn't take it soon, but for now, I'm just going to take the Fireball. Okay, guys, he does take the Goblin Gang. You know what I could do, actually? Is that I could take the Goblin Curse and have that paired with the Zap. That could be really good. But for right now, I guess I'll just snag the Ice Spirit right here. Dude, if I get Goblin Curse, guys, as my last card, that could actually go kind of crazy. But yeah, let me think about this. There's not a whole lot of good stuff here. I mean, there's a few different things, but I don't know. I think what I'll take here is the Spear Goblins for right now, and we'll see what we want to do later. Oh, he took the Suspicious Bush, man. I kind of wanted to get the Bush for myself, guys, but we'll see if there's anything we can do. Okay, so guys, I do want to take the Skarmy, but I know if I do that, he's probably going to take the Curse. So what I'll do is I'll take the Curse myself right now, so he can't take that. And then we can also take the Skarmy because that's a pretty good barrel counter. He does have log to predict it, but it can't reach that far back, so it's not going to be the best ever for him. No way, guys. I just made this man so desperate that he picked a Witch. That is a pretty interesting choice by him. I think what I'll do for my win condition is just going to be the Miner. I mean, I could take Goblin Drill, but it's a little bit more inconsistent. So, yeah, I'll go for the Miner. Bro, what? This man just took the Giant? I think he might have done that on accident, guys. I don't think he meant to take the Giant. Well, we do have the Mighty Miner right here, so I think we just take that because it counters Giant and it gives us a 3-card cycle as well. I actually don't mind this, guys. I don't mind this deck at all. I feel like we were in a pretty rough situation just from the fact that he had the first choice to pick the log. I feel like Mega Draft is honestly mostly a skill-based game mode, but sometimes it is kind of no skill in certain situations. Like, for example, right there when he took the log, I just couldn't do anything about it. But luckily, we were able to still draft a pretty decent deck right here, so I think I'm feeling pretty good with this one. I'm just going to get my Miner going in the back here, then I guess we could get some Spear Goblins off as well. He does waste the log, so Spear Goblins actually might do a lot of damage here. Hold up. Yo, that's so much damage. Oh my gosh. What the heck? We just took half this guy's tower. Yo. Bye-bye to half of his tower. Oh my gosh, he goes for that. Guys, we just have to pray right now. Pray that the Goblin Curse works, please. Wait, that's so many goblins. Oh my gosh. Guys, the Goblin Curse. I thought I was dead there. I'm not going to lie, guys. For like 1 second right there, I thought I was dead. I could have cycled my Spear Goblins and got to my Zap and stuff, guys, but I feel like it's not worth it because I know this guy would just cycle to his log. Okay, that worked out pretty nice for us, but we're going to have to definitely be careful with our Mighty Miner and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't think he intended to pick the Giant. I'm pretty sure he accidentally took that. That is kind of a bad Goblin Barrel by this guy. Okay, I mean, he gets like 1 stab on our tower, but he spent kind of a lot of Elixir right there just for a little bit of damage, so I think that's pretty good. We could go for some Spear Goblins at the bridge. They're a really good card for chip damage, so I like to have it. Yeah, look at all that damage right there, guys. We do have to be a little bit careful, though, because we know that since I wasted that, he could try to now go for a giant. So I'm going to be ready for a giant. Okay, we're going to pop a very nice ability here, which should kill most of the gang. Yeah, I don't know if that'll get tower damage or not. Unfortunately, it looks like it won't get any tower damage, but that's still not too bad, though. We could go for a miner out in the front here, then get some spear goblins off as well. Probably going to force out, yeah, his knight. I'm fine with that. Oh, one spear goblin actually gets on the tower somehow. And it's just really convenient for us that we have the zap and fireball to just insta-kill witches. If he goes for a witch, I can also just go for a curse. Oh yeah, I can just curse here and fireball. We get free goblins out of this as well. Dude, imagine if I used the curse zap on the tower, though, with that gang that was right next to it. Doesn't even matter either way. We're just going to get a nice Skarmy down. We're going to get this Ice Spirit for his barrel. And that should be a fully dead goblin barrel. Yeah, there are certain good barrel counters, guys. Even if your opponent does take the barrel and the small spells, sometimes they have only like a log or something. And if you take the Skarmy or like a goblin gang, something like that, they can't really do much about it, actually. Alright, I think we can pretty much spell this guy out at this point. I'm going to go for a miner here, but I'll also make sure I defend just in case we end up not taking his tower somehow. But yeah, I think miner should take this one. Beautiful. Alright guys, we're up against a Chinny Chin Chin. Once again, there is the Goblin Barrel and very few small spells to deal with it, so I think what I'll do is just take this Snowball, because that is the best way to stop a barrel here. Alright, this guy does take the Rage and the Lightning, which is pretty interesting. I didn't really expect the Lightning out of him, to be honest. As far as what I want to take here in retaliation, I think we could just go in for the barrel kind of early. And guys, sometimes people will say like, oh, why would you pick that card if they're obviously not going to pick it? Well, sometimes you purposely take a card even if you know they're not going to steal it from you just because you want them to pick other cards first, so then the rest of your cards are going to be able to counter theirs. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. Yeah, I guess I'll just go for Spear Gobs too. Alright, he does go for the Little Prince. Guys, I feel like the one best counter to our barrel that he could take might be the bowler, so I think what I'll have to do right now is just steal a bowler. Like, I don't even want this junk of a card bowler, but I'm just going to take it so he can't. And let me just see what else there is here. Like, he could go for some balloon deck or something. I don't really feel like he will, though, so I don't think we have to worry about that too much. I would say we could just go for the cannon for now. Wow, Battle Healer Royal Giant is quite an interesting choice. Now, guys, what I want to do here is take Barbs because he has no Fireball, only Lightning, so he can't really kill them. But what he would do if I did that is that he would take the Firecracker. So what I'm going to do is steal the Firecracker from him because I actually like it in my deck right now. Even though it could activate his King Tower, it could still get us good defensive value. And we can also take the Barbs now. Alright, guys, he does take the Heal Spirit. He honestly could go for a Balloon as his last card, but I think I'm just going to take the Poison instead of Minions anyways, just because I want to have some sort of big spell. You know, guys, maybe I could have actually taken the Boss Bandit or the Goblinstein. I feel like both of those could have been pretty good here, but we should be okay, though. I'm going to go for the Cannon in the middle. I just want to avoid playing my Firecracker as much as possible. Okay, now I'll play it here for the Valkyrie. We just have to hope that it doesn't activate his King Tower randomly, because it honestly might, and that'll be pretty bad when that happens. Yeah, it's probably going to activate his King right here. Oh, there's nothing I can do about it, though, guys. I just have to accept it at this point. Yeah, he will definitely get his King up. Luckily, our barrel is getting really good damage, though. You know what, guys? That was kind of worth it. He did get his King up, but in the process, he just took a crazy amount of damage. So, I would say that's actually not that bad for us. And now we can just play our Firecrackers very freely, since he has his King up anyways. Alright, he does go for the Royal Giant in the back. I'm just going to get my Bowler into it. Guys, I actually had such a smart deck pick here. Like, you noticed... You guys should notice in the drafting process, I oftentimes pick cards that I don't even like. Like, for example, I don't even want Bowler in this deck. I don't want Firecracker in this deck. But I just took it purposely so he couldn't take it. And now his deck is just complete garbage against mine because he couldn't have the Firecracker to kill the Barbs. He couldn't have the Bowler to kill the Barrel. He just couldn't really do anything he wanted to. So, yeah, that's going to give us a really good matchup here. At least I think it should. I mean, to tell you the truth, you never really know how the matchups go with this. Sometimes... it looks like you have a good deck against your opponent and it just completely backfires because your cycle is too slow or just some random thing. Valkyrie's almost dead right here, actually. He does go for an aggressive RG, but we have our Firecracker. We have this as well, and we can just Snowball too to help us counter that even easier. I think the RG should be pretty much dead right here. Yeah, we fully counter it. We could go for the barrel here with this Firecracker just to have it kind of tank for the barrel a little bit. Nice, that's some really good damage there. Kind of bad Little Prince by this guy. I feel like this guy's kind of just panicking right now because he knows the matchup is going to be really hard for him, so he's just trying to do whatever he can here to somehow get a win against us. I'll go for the bowler in the back. He can't really deal with it too well. I don't know why the heck he picked a battle healer, though. I'm kind of confused about that. Firecracker does get a big hit on his tower. Let's go, guys. If we win this match, I think we'll be like, I don't know, at least like 21-0, maybe more. I'll have to check, actually. Nice. Barrel's getting amazing damage. Bowler's just running everything backwards here. Barbarians are going to absolutely kill this. Let's go, guys. Nice. Barbs are smashing through everything. We're just going to go for a poison right here. We can even get a snowball down to kill that little prince a bit quicker. He does pop the ability, but Barb actually does get right on the tower. Barrel takes it, and that is going to be a good game. Oh, thank goodness, guys. There's only a single small spell on the entire board right here, which is the Barbarian Barrel. So I'm just going to go ahead and take that. I'm so happy that this guy did not just take it, because if he did take it, that would have been pretty sad. Now, I do see Minor Poison here as well, which could be another nice deck we could pick, guys. But, man, if I see Bait open, I just don't see why I shouldn't take it. Bait is kind of similar to Minor because it's only like a 3 elixir win condition, and it's just really consistent damage when they have no big spell or small spell, I mean. Okay, this guy did take the Spear Goblins. I kind of wanted that for myself, honestly, but we should be okay. Wait, guys, I see another really good thing. So look, he took no small spell, so now all we have to do is take a Skarmy, and we could counter basically anything that he could possibly play. Like, literally, we could counter the Monk, we could counter anything. Unless he takes, like, an Earthquake or a Poison, he's not going to be able to get rid of them. But maybe what I could do is take the Poison for myself, actually, so he can't take it, and he's probably going to have to go for the Earthquake. Alright, this guy does take the Firecracker. It almost looks like he might be going for a Royal Giant deck. But guys, if he goes for RG, I'm not super worried about it, because we have a few options. You know, we have, like, the mini Pekka up in here. We have a few different ways to DPS down stuff. I would normally like to go for a Bomb Tower, but since he has the Monk, I feel like it might be better to either take a Goblin Hut or the Tesla. I think I'll lean for the Tesla right here. Oh wow, this guy actually took a Miner after all, guys, but he literally has no way to take out a barrel. I'm so confused as to what this guy's plan is. I think I might actually just take an Electro Spirit just to get a quicker cycle so we can outcycle him, hopefully. Okay, he does go ahead and take the Bowler, guys. The Bowler is going to be actually somewhat annoying, I'll be honest. That's going to be a little bit difficult to deal with, but I feel like we're going to have our ways to do things. I think what I could take here is the Golden Knight just for a 3-card cycle. We're up against an inmate from Alcatraz, guys. I'm actually not located too far out from Alcatraz. I heard the president apparently was planning on potentially reopening Alcatraz, so this guy might have to get sent there. Anyways, I'll go for the wall breakers this side just to apply a bit of pressure and hopefully make sure he can't support this Monk. Nice, he goes for a whole Bomb Tower. Guys, look how good the Skarmy's going to be. There's literally nothing he can do about that. He does pop the ability for no reason whatsoever. I don't know why he just did that. And I mean, to be fair, guys, he does have the Bowler to counter my barrels, but that's a whole 5 elixirs, so he's not always going to have that just at the ready, you know? At least I feel like he won't. Wait, we can pop our ability. He's not going to have elixir to stop that. And he messed up his Bowler. Bro, he just thought the bush was a card that could actually distract something. Bro actually just played his bush to distract my Golden Knight when the bush is a hidden card. That's so funny how he thought that would work. We're going to take a little bit of damage here, but yeah, barely anything. I guess right now I'll just go for another barrel because I think his cycle is kind of bad to stop this. He goes for a whole Fireball, but now our Wall Breakers force out a whole Bomb Tower, which is always a -2 trade for him. And guys, this man has a lot of top finishes too. I saw his profile. He has like some top 50 global tournament finishes, top 200 ladder finishes. He's not a bad player at all. I'll get the Golden Knight going in the back for now. And you know what? I think we could even get another aggressive Goblin Barrel right here. I don't know. I feel like this guy's cycle keeps on getting so bad. Alright, he does go for the Bowler. He once again misses the Bowler though. He's been going for it a little bit too early. Wait, this Golden Knight might reach the tower. Yo, that's going to reach the tower. Nice, let's go. Now, I will go ahead and let the bush get a little bit of a connection here, guys. I could have defended it, but... I mean, look like a Skarmy or something, but I don't want to overcommit too much. Because I spent so much on offense that I kind of have to just, you know, take a little bit back to make sure that I don't overcommit too heavily. His Bowler does get a little bit on my tower, but we're not in a too bad spot or anything. We're going to get a nice Golden Knight ability, actually, right here. He finally got the Bowler right after all these tries. But this Skarmy here is actually really good for us. Yeah, kills the bush, and he has to place something onto it. Alright, he goes for the Firecracker. You know, maybe we could actually get our king up here, but we'll see about that. We'll see if he gives us the opportunity. Let's see, can this reach on my Electro Spirit? No, it doesn't. It goes on the exact wrong thing. Okay, oh my gosh, that's gonna get so much damage on my tower. Kill this bowler. Okay, that bowler honestly did a little bit too much, guys, but at least we defended at the end of the day. This Golden Knight is gonna force out a few elixir. Wait, we can pop our ability as well? We're gonna get on the tower. He lost, I think. Okay, no, his bowler saved his life right there, but still. All we have to do right now is probably defend whatever he spams at the bridge right here. He's definitely gonna go for a monk, yeah. We could just go for a barrel on the tower, and I don't really see how he fully defends this. Oh, I mean, Fireball does do the job, I suppose. That was like the one way he could have defended that. He does go for a Firecracker, guys, but I'm just going to go ahead and poison that, and then we could kind of just 3-card cycle our way back to another poison, and that might just be all we need here. Yeah, all we have to do is poison. Really good deck pick by us, guys. It's just kind of impossible to stop the barrel when you don't have the right small spells on the board. There was just nothing this guy could do.